Right, apologies for that. Welcome to Season 13 of Next Gen. It is time for the modern touring cars. We're going around the Sakitto circuit. The variant. Variant of Suzuka. And I believe we are restarting because of a lobby issue. Good evening, Dan. How are you tonight, Dan? Good to see you back, obviously, having a look at the competition ready for the International Federation Sim Racers TC event coming up very shortly in the year. So we're going to hope we get going very shortly. 11 laps of Sakitto. We'll have a 5-minute qualifying. So here we go, 5 minutes qualifying round Sakitto. Whilst the drivers taking on their out laps here. Let's have a look at the current championship standings. Scooby G currently leads this title with 114 points, followed by Jack on 112. Then there's a steep change to Ginge on 87. Martin's on 74. Adam Morris is on 62. Jamie FL30 on 57. D Whitehouse 7 on 55. Whitford 0 on 54. Fraser on 53. Royston on 43. Shadowstalker DBS is on 36 with Slidergas on 35. And LV is on 25 with Cam123 Diz on 19. Caesar 82 on 16 with Tim on 16. Along with Envoy Extreme on 15. Ben Sully 2000 is on 12 with Nath 1981 on 9 and Edu on 8. The drivers for tonight, we have a 4 lobby tonight. AMH Racing is in tonight. He's in the BMW. D Whitehouse 7 is here. Tro 246. Martin. Web user Johnny. Shadowstalker. Royston. Tim. Scooby G. MLV is here. Fraser has a qualifying ban due to an incident at Alton Park. So he'll be at the back. James Hunt 777. His debut tonight in the BMW. NGR Adamaris has got a switch car to the Megane, along with Jamie FL30. Those two running as teammates in the monster car, being allowed to switch to those Meganes. Jack Team 53 Synopsis in the Megane, and Ginge. And find someone who's about to start a lap. There he is, James Hunt 777. That's right on board with him. Down to the first corner, a very fast flick right that tightens into a more 90-degree bend with a light apex. Down the straights. Then we're going to go flick right, which tighten into a tightening left-hander. Which then has a right-hander that tightens even more in this S section at the start of the lap. Then into a long left-hander. Apex hit, run it to the outside, then bring it back into the left for the second apex of it. Into what is effectively Degner 1. Fast right-hander that goes into a 90-degree right-hander instead. I think that's Royston off the road. James Hunt allowing Martin through there. This fast, long left-hander. Absolutely pinned into the right hand, to this flat right-hander and into what is effectively spoon curve. Here the brakes, turn in early, that's fine. Run it out to the curb. And then bring it in late for this apex. Not quite hitting it there, but he'll get away with it. Down towards what is effectively, because this being a variant of Suzuka. Down to 130R. We keep going, and there's this flat right-hander over crest. Do not cut it too much because you've got the sleeping policeman. Absolutely pinned to the start-finish straight. James Hunt will get another lap in. Goes 8th place so far. Scooby G currently with the fastest lap time, 1:51.6. He's got 0.1382 Jack. Adam Morris is in 3rd with Martin 4th. MLV is in 5th. Ginge down in 6th. 2 seconds off the pace so far in this 5-minute session. Watch Ginge coming down the back straight. There's Martin. And there's Scooby. Scooby looking to improve on that 151. Martin crosses the line. Goes third. No, an improvement from Scooby, 150.9. 151.5 from Ginge puts him into second place. Here comes Adam Morris. Crosses the line, goes fifth. Jamie F13 puts it second place on the grid with a 51.4. MLV puts himself into 7th place with that lap. That's the end of the qualifying. So your grid. Scooby will take pole position from Jamie F430, Ginge in 3rd, Jack in 4th, Adam Morris is in 5th, Martin 6th, MLV 7th, D Whitehouse 7 in 8th, Royston 9th. There's a McGann top 9 there. AMH the first BMW in 10th, followed by James Hunt 777, web user Johnny, Tim in 13th, Tro 246 with a qualifying ban in 14th, Shadows Walker couldn't get a time in, and Fraser taking his qualifying ban as well. So we're here at Sakitto. We have 3 red lights, and we're green in Japan, and it's a good start from Jamie F430 compared to Scooby G. Down to the first corner, and here comes Ginge looking to split them down the middle into turn 1. Ginge going wide, clipping the curb into... Oh, that's unfortunate for Ginge. Clipping the Astro in the grass. Jamie leads down to turn 2 from Scooby and Jack. Adam Morris is in 4th with Martin in 5th. MLV currently in 6th as we go through the S's for the first time of 11. Jamie does lead though. Whitehouse 7's got AMH on his tail for 7th place. Basically, Ginger's recovered to 12th place now. I don't know what's happened to everyone else. There's Tro 246, Royston, James Hunt, web user Johnny at the back there with a light out. Back in the front, and we have a 3-way fight for the lead. So we head down to Spoon Curve. Scooby looks to the outside of Jamie for the first part of Spoon. They hit the brakes. Jamie running wide. Scooby switches it back perfectly. Jamie catching Astro. The back end moving a lot. And that is Scooby through to the lead. And can Jack follow using that slipstream as we head to 130R? Down the inside, Jack, and now Jamie's got Adam behind him. They're going to go 2 by 2 through 130R. And behind you got MLV and Martin. Scooby still takes a position away from Jamie then. Jack still in 3rd with Adam Morris in 4th. Martin holds off MLV. D Whitehouse 7 holds off AMH as well for that 7th place. Fraser is in 9th. Shadowstalker 10th. Ginger's 11th and looking to try and catch. Behind that we have Royston and James Hunt 777. Behind that we have Tro 246 and web user Johnny. Web user Johnny looking down the inside of turn 1 on Tro 246 now. Tro 246 running wide. That's going to give the place surely to Johnny. Or not, the wider line. A bit of contact on the exit of the corner. Web user Johnny through though. Tim at the back. Scooby starting to get away here on lap number 2. He has a 7/10 of a second gap to Jamie F430. Not what Jack needs right now. Jack could do with a strong start to the second half of this season. Being only 2 points away from Scooby G. As he nips on the heels of Jamie F13, he's looking to do the same as Scooby G. He's looking to force the error from Jamie. Or go around the outside at Spoon. Can't quite do that one. Looking to get a good exit. Where's that Jack? Now saying let's go after Scooby, come on. Not round the outside of here. This is gonna cause carnage. That's a phenomenal move. The outside of 130 up. Many others trying it, and that's someone in the wall. I think that's MLV in the wall in the background. And that's a penalty for Jack. He drops behind Martin now. Meanwhile, house 7 there. AMH is up into 6th place now with that BMW, the top two-wheel drive. So actually two-wheel drive, so top rear-wheel drive. Non-McGann. Same thing. Jack suffers the penalty though. It's only 1 second, so he's got away with it a little bit. Jamie and Adam, they'll start to work together here. Jamie for 30 and Adam Morris look to work together. Jack now up to 4th, but with that 1 second penalty, could mean Martin doesn't have to pass him again. Two monster cars, Jamie out wide. That allows Adam Morris through to 2nd place, and they've got to start working together here if they're going to catch up with Scooby G. Fraser currently up in 9th place. Ginge has had a brilliant recovery so far. He's in 7th, however he's about 3 seconds behind AMH Racing, which is not ideal for him. Jack has been passed by no one, and Gia Martin's been done. There's Fraser. Where's Martin gone? Fraser's round, well held. That is Jamie. Jamie has lost positions big time here. I don't know what's happened to him, but he's now down in 14th. He's now got a... Sorry, not 14th. Yes, it is 14th. That's James Hunt in 12th. Jamie FL30 has got a long road ahead of him, and he's not got many laps to do here on lap number 4. And Amore says Martin and NG are tagged top 3, and AMH has got past Jack. This is quite possibly the worst start Jack could have hoped for so far against Scooby G in this battle for supremacy in the touring cars. Remember, this is the title that Scooby should have won in season 12, but due to him missing a round, Fraser took it away from him. Jack wide, Spoon as well. Now Ginge is really starting to catch up until he loses the back end of the second half of Spoon. And behind we have Fraser getting past MLV, and then MLV immediately trying to strike back. A little bit of a tap on the inside. All's good though, as Fraser now regains that place with another switchback on the exit. The damage on Fraser's car there on the front. That isn't ideal, really. But behind we have James Hunt 777 passing MLV down the straight as we head into the final corner. On to lap 5. Just 7 laps remaining then here at Sakitto. As James Hunt 777 keeps hold of that place so far. Hey mate, starting to catch up here with Martin. Adam Morris also getting reeled in. Maybe a penalty on that occasion. But Martin's has reeled in the gap along with AMH. MLV is going tumbling down. That's because he's gone off. And a very weird place to go as well. Maybe they're coming together with Fraser or something, but something's not right with those two. MLV dropping positions along with Fraser. Tro 246 now has Jamie F4 30 behind him for company. This for 7th place. Through the S's for the 6th time. Jimmy looking this way, looking that way. Looking anyway. So they go through the Degnas and up to the flat left-hander. Jamie getting past Tro for 7th place, probably inevitable. There's Jack, Ginge gradually closing in. Martin has got past Adam Morris. Adam Morris now down to 4th place. AMA just done a stellar job so far. He's up into 3rd place with that BMW. We've been looking on the back here of Martin as they enter first couple of corners here on lap number 7. Scooby 6 seconds down the road so far. See how close AMH is now to the back of Martin. This for 2nd place, and Adam Morris starting to join the fray. Through down to 2, and these 3 now absolutely bumper to bumper pretty much. Image carrying so much pace through that left-hander there. Looking on the inside, can't quite do it. And Morris taking a bit too much curb through there. On 130R, and AMH is practically pushing Martin. He's looking to the inside. He's looking to overtake through 130R. He's going to have to back out of that one. Or does he? No, I think there's a bit of contact, meaning Martin goes to the inside. definitely saves it. AMH lets him go, but Adam Morris gains the most. He goes up into second place. And Gene just got past Jack. He is now a good 3 seconds ahead of his rival there. Jack really not having a good time here at Sakitto. Back with the fight for second place, and Adam Morris currently occupies that second place with 4 laps remaining. Can Martin do anything about it? Unfortunately, a move may make possibly a little bit too late going into 130R, trying to squeeze his way up the inside. Didn't quite work out as he tagged the back of NGR Martin. Further back we have Shadowstalker, who's currently in the top 10 at the moment. He's doing very, very well. AMH gets a time penalty. So we're having a bit of a battle here with James Hunt 777. I'm happy to report all 16 drivers still in this race. And every position holds points values, so always good to stay in. Back at the front, Martin putting in what would seem like his best lap there, but it's slower than what Morris just done by around 2/10. Actually, probably more like 1/10, but still losing a bit of time there. AMH does have that penalty. Ginge is 6 seconds behind, so won't get anywhere near the action. There's web user Johnny, currently in 8th place. And Shadowstalker's lost a couple of places there. He's down. Maybe a bit of a mistake by him. Oh, and that is well held through there. Martin and AMH getting very close again on the circuit. AMH looking to make the move. He needs to get past Martin and get a second up the road. I think it's going to be a second anyway. It's actually 2 seconds. He needs to get 2 seconds up that road from Martin to stand a chance here of getting the podium on debut in Season 13 Modern Touring Cars. Again, looks to the outside. Martin shuts the door. 130R. Down the main straight onto the penultimate lap we go. Scooby G, we haven't seen much of him because he's been at the front. He's had a pretty flawless drive so far. There's web user Johnny, there's James Hunt 777. There's Fraser, who has now got past Shadowstalker. So 155 that last time around, not ideal. There's Royston. You might have 7 having a bad one as his MLV. There's Tim at the back. Still going round. It's good to see him there. One and a half laps remaining though. Can AMH do anything about that McGann of Martin. Tanner Morris. Up to 130 up. Ginger's Jack in the background. 130 we go. Absolutely pinned. Pedal to the metal through that final corner. And AMH just can't seem to find the speed to get past. On to the final lap we are in Japan. Can we get any more crucial here for AMH if he wants to get that third place? He has to get past Martin and get 2 seconds up the road. Sounds very easy, but it really isn't. Through Degner 2. These two really having a bit of a scrap. And they can't stop scrapping up their hill. Towards Spoon for the final time. Oh, and AMH has gone wide. That will pretty much do that then. James Hunt 777 won't quite get web user Johnny at the moment. Royston and D Whitehouse 7 with Shannon's looking right behind. D Whitehouse 7 going down the inside. We'll have to come back to this in a minute because our race winner Scooby G comes across the line to win at Sakitto to hold his championship lead so far. Adam Arias comes in a brilliant second with Martin third. AMH is in fourth. Here comes Ginge, he's in fifth place. Solid top 5 for Ginge. Jack in sixth. Jamie F430 will come home in seventh. Here comes web user Johnny, he'll be in 8th place. James Hunt 777 in 9th. Fraser 10th. Tro 246 will be in 11th. D Whitehouse 7 did get Royston in the end. He's going to finish in 12th. Royston in 13th. Shadowstalker 14th, although puts it up into 13th after Fraser's penalties. MLV 15th. Tim will be 16th and last. Penalties affecting Fraser there. So your provisional results at Sakitto. Scooby G wins from Adam Morris. Martin's third. AMH is in fourth. Ginge fifth. Jack sixth. Jamie seventh. Web user Johnny in eighth. James Hunt 777 in ninth. Tro 246 in 10th. Royston 11th. D Whitehouse 7 in 12th. Shadowstalker in 13th. Fraser 14th. MLV 15th. And Tim in 16th. Next week is round number 8. And we are going to be heading to Donington Park National, a community favourite. So join us and stay tuned though for my point of view of the Clio Cup. Live from Sakitto here. But from me and the Modern Touring Cars, thank you for watching tonight. And enjoy the rest of your evening.